Today I want to talk about the top best loadouts right now in Warzone. These are some of the best loadouts that I use that drop all these high kill gameplays here on my channel. Loadouts help you out. Hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe if you guys are brand new, comment down below, know the game, and let's get right into it. So the first gun we're going to be talking about is the ISO Hemlock, and we have is the MP5. I feel like this is one of the best combination in my opinion. I've been dropping like multiple high kill gameplays with this gun, even if I'm going for content or not, or just literally just using this for fun. You guys can let me know down in the comment section what is your guys' go-to loadouts. But starting with the first attachment, we're rocking this a 45 round magazine. Underbarrel, I'm rocking this the Ripper 56. My tune for aim and stability and recoil stabilization. My muzzle, I'm rocking this the Harbinger D20. Now I do know there is a bunch of people in the comments that's gonna say, why would you rock a suppressor? Why you should be rocking something that's dealing with like horizontal and your vertical. If you guys want to rock a compensator, please rock us a second thread 40. This is like the best attachment for any of the assault rifles. Like, realistically, this is the best one. Now for the tune for this, I got bullet velocity and recoil smoothness as soon as well. The Filler T50 is going to be the best barrel for the ISO Hemlock. Tune for damage range and recoil steadiness. Now there are going to be some tunes that I do max out and don't max out. I do feel like that's just some of the things that I like the preference. You guys can let me know down in the comment section, do you like to max yours out or what? But like, this is a lot of people, they like to look at different things. They like to look at the graph in the middle, they like to look at the stats on the side. It's too many things that they want to look at. Now for the eye position for my Recharge DX, I have my eye position on far and my aim it on sight speed. Coming down to the MP5 class setup, we are rocking this a 40 round magazine. Now it's all preference if you guys want to rock this a 50, but I feel like the 40 round is going to be the best choice, especially for movement wise. Now coming down for the rear grip, it's all up to you guys, but I feel like the recoil control for the TGC10 is going to be the best choice. Tuned for aim and stability and recoil steadiness. Now coming down for the stock, I've been seeing this recently. The mobile stock is actually becoming like the new attachment change. Listen, I don't understand what's going on. Like before, it used to be the recoil factory was the best one right here, and now it's the mobile stock. Tune for aim and stability and your aim it on sight speed. Of course, now coming down for the barrel, the Falcon is going to be the best one. Tune for damage range and recoil steadiness, and of course the final attachment is going to be the best one. Hollow points must be on an SMG. I don't care for what everybody say. I know a lot of people are gonna say, why not high velocity? Why not frangible rounds? But listen, bro, if you want somebody to be as one-shot as it is and can kill them as fast and can slow their movement down, hollow points is going to be the best one. Now for the tune for this, I got bullet velocity tune and damage range tune. This next loadout I had to pull out has to be like one of my favorite try-hard class setups. Now this actually is dealing with the cast-off 7.62 and the ISO 45. Now don't get me wrong, the MP5 is a good choice as an SMG, but if you guys want like a fast killing SMG up close, I feel like the ISO 45 is going to be the best one. Now starting out with the cast-off 7.62, of course we got rockets that 40 round magazine. Underbarrel still going to be the same, Ripper 56, same as the tune. Now the Talon 5 is basically the Harbinger D20, tuned for a bullet velocity and recoil smoothness. Now for the barrel, I'm rocking this the K30. Now it actually helps out with your recoil control and your damage range. I know a lot of people are gonna say, why not the 584? Which I mean is good for your damage range, your bullet velocity, but I feel like I don't want to take away like my aim it on sight, not aim it on sight speed, like my movement speed and my hip fire recoil control. I really don't notice a difference. I feel like the cast off is, in my opinion, feels like it's always been like a heavy hitter gun when using this. Now of course the tune 4, I got damage range and recoil steadiness tune. Bro, this controller stick drift is crazy. You guys can let me know down in the comment section if you guys got stick drift, man. Now, of course, now, this is why I say a lot of times I feel like it's up to you guys, but if you guys like to have your eye position on close or not. But I feel like the aim out for the cast off is a good one up close, and the aim it on sight speed is maxed out. Now here's the ISO build I'm rocking. Of course I'm rocking this a 45 round magazine. Now my rear grip, I'm rocking this the EXP Shear, tuned for sprint to fire and your recoil steadiness. Now my stock, I'm actually rocking this the Demo Fade Tech stock, which I'm actually rocking is the aim and stability and your aim it on sight speed is maxed out. My muzzle I'm rocking is the Cubic Comp. It actually helps out with your horizontal and your vertical recoil control. There isn't no second thread 40. I do remember I was rocking with the Flash Hider, which I know a lot of people was rocking before, but I don't feel like this actually is going to be helpful anymore. Especially it does help out with your recoil steadiness, but I feel like your horizontal and your vertical recoil control is going to be the best choice. Now tuned for this, I got recoil control and your aim on sight speed is maxed out. Ammunition, of course, is hollow point still. It's going to be your damage range and your bullet velocity is tuned. And that's what it just mostly is. Now this loadout I got right now is going to be helping out all my little camping little snipers. I got you guys, man. Listen, I got y'all in the comment section, so don't worry. Listen, I know a lot of people, they want some sniper loadouts, they want a shotgun loadout, but I got you guys with the sniper one because I feel like this is going to be very helpful for a lot of you guys. Now, here's the build I was rocking from my MCPR. This can be used on any particular map. Vondel or what is it, Al Mazrah. This could be used on any map. Now, this is going to be good for like high grounds, seeing through smokes. This is the best loadout I can tell you guys. Now, of course, the ammunition, you guys got to rock the explosive rounds. Now, the tune for this, I got bullet velocity as halfway tuned and my damage range as maxed out. Now, the muzzle I'm rocking is the F-Tag Reaper, which I have is bullet velocity is maxed out and your aim it on sight speed is maxed out. My barrel I'm rocking is the OMX. I do know a lot of people, they're probably mad right now. They could probably be saying like, why you're not rocking this a 5-round magazine. I'm actually prioritizing more of like aim and eye stability and of course helping out with the range and the damage, but I don't need mostly ADS speed. Like this is not really like your fast ADS speed build with this, so don't come at me in the comment section. Now for the tune for the barrel I have is damage range and recoil steadiness as maxed out. The laser I'm rocking is the Olive V laser, which you should be rocking for a sniper. It actually does help us with your aim and on sight speed, aim and eye stability. Now of course for my tunes for this, aim and eye stability is maxed out and your sprint to fire is maxed out, especially for like them quick ADS speed build while running. Now, of course, for the optiscope, I'm rocking the Slacker Night View, which actually does max out my aim and on sight speed and my eye position. Just a little bit of close, but not all the way maxed out. And the reason why I say I feel like this is going to be the best class setup for you guys, because look at this. Like, you guys can actually sit here and, you know what I'm saying, and really have a whole thermo on your sniper, sniping people through smoke, any positions that goes on or like on the map. This is gonna be the best class setup for you. This is gonna be a good loadout to help out all my low tier players. Even if you guys are kind of like good at that game, but not kind of like more advanced, you kind of more of like the patient type of person, I'm gonna help you guys out with this build. Now of course you're rocking this the Lachmann 556 and we have is the Vel 46. Now this class setup I'm gonna be explaining about the Lachmann. It's gonna be helping out with that recoil range and actually can help out with the damage. Now it's not really like a good damage, but more of like your recoil build just to help you guys out. Now this is more of like a heavy build, as you guys can see from the stats. Now, of course, we're starting with the 60 round mag. Underbarrel, we're rocking the Rep 56, Harmon D20s. These are all still the same. Now, the Lachmann barrel is going to be the rat barrel. Now, the tune for this, I got damage range and recoil steadiness as tune. And of course, the optiscope I'm rocking is the Lone Wolf optic. Now, this is why I say if you have this bundle where you guys, of course, can have is like a blue dot on this, I would actually purchase that bundle. Now the reason why I say that is because like look at this, you guys can see this like so clearly. Look how clear that is. That's so clear. And if you guys actually don't have this, you guys can rock it. You guys can swap this out for maybe like your ammo PV4 or like your recharge, anything that I feel like is good for like a single dot in the middle. Please pick them type of optiscope. Now coming down for the Vel class setup, now we have is the 50 round magazine. Of course we have is the rear grip with the combat grip, tuned for aim and eye stability and your aim and on sight speed. Now for my ammunition, I'm rocking this hollow points, now tuned for bullet velocity and damage range. Basically all still the same. Razor comp for the muzzle. Of course for aim and eye stability is halfway tuned with the negative 0.21 and my recoil stabilization is maxed out. And of course my laser I'm rocking is the Laser 7MW, tuned for aim and eye stability and yeah, sprint to fire with the negative 0.26. Now this 100% is going to be like a weird class setup, and I'm going to explain this why. Because you guys got is the M13B and we have is the Chimera, which is a sniper support. Yes, basically this is 2 assault rifles, but it's going to be used as an SMG. So I'm going to be explaining this class setup a little bit more. For my M13B class setup, we have is the 60 round magazine. The underbarrel we have in is the phase 3 grip, aim and eye stability and recoil stabilization is maxed out. My muzzle rocking is the Harbinger D20, still the same. Now for my barrel, I'm rocking is the Braun Echelon, tuned for damage range and recoil steadiness. And of course for the optiscope, like I said, it's the same thing as last before. It's the Lone Wolf optiscope, tuned for eye position for far and my flits resistance as maxed out. The reason why I have my flits resistant as maxed out is because I do feel like the M13 at certain range kind of like shakes a bunch. So I feel like the flits resistant, especially if you're getting shot at, helps out the most with this gun. I actually feel like it helps you out You guys can let me know down in the comment section if flinch resistance matters the most in this game or don't. Now, coming down to the Chimera build, now this is why I say I feel like this is the best sniper support if you guys actually want to rock it. Now, even though I showed off the MCPR build, you guys actually can rock this gun with that if you guys want to. You don't have to rock it like an MP5 or like another SMG. You guys can rock this one to feel like it's like the best support. Now, of course, the magazine is a 45 round magazine, which is actually pretty decent for any assault rifle or an SMG. Now, the rear grip I'm rocking is the D37 grip. My tune for aim and accessibility is a 0.26, and my recoil steadiness is a 0.45. They both are halfway maxed out, not all the way maxed out, but halfway. Now, the optic I'm rocking is the Slimline Pro. Now, for my tune for this, I have my aim and sight speed is maxed out, but don't mess with your eye position. I feel like the Slimline is the best one for the Chimera, or if you guys actually want to rock this, maybe it's like the Cronin Mini Dot or the Cronin Mini Pro. The optic scopes is all preference up to you guys, or if you guys want to rock it as a basic iron sight and want to swap it out for like an ammunition, you guys actually can. It's all preference. Laser 7MW is still basically the same. Aim and accessibility is maxed out, and my Sprinter Fire is halfway maxed out with the negative 0.35. And of course, my underbarrel I'm rocking is the Hex 40 grip. Now, the tune for this, I have it a little bit kind of weird. My aim and sight speed is maxed out, but my hipfire recoil control is a 0.28. I bump it up just a little bit just to help out with my accuracy at a little bit of a range, but not really, just mostly hip firing. You guys can leave that default if you guys want to, but this is, I feel like, is the best build for this. And that's mostly it. If you guys did enjoy today's video, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, comment down below what's the next loadout you guys want to see here when season 6 actually does drop. If you guys want to like a best assault rifle, best SMG, just let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next one.